What is happening, you hip cool cats? My name is Kit. Welcome to Chicago Reacts. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that ring bell notification. That way you're made aware when we upload new content onto our YouTube channel. And today we got ourselves a fun video to react to. It is titled Warhammer 40,000 Darktide World Intro Trailer. This is exciting. I've been told by a couple of people that this trailer is incredible. There's a lot of attention to detail. There's new stuff that's coming out. I haven't had a chance to play Darktide, so if you, the audience, have had a chance to play at least the earlier version of it, please tell me what your experiences was like playing the game. Give me your thoughts, your feedback. I mean, this is important. I want to know, and yes, I do read the comment section, so make that happen as soon as possible. And if you guys and gals like seeing content like this, please let us know. Definitely give us your thoughts, your feedback. If you want us to react to more Warhammer 40K content, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, or any other kind of fantasy or science fiction genre, lore-based, anything of that nature, let us know. You guys, that's right, you, the audience, you, I'm talking to you right now, grabbing a tasty snack and a tasty beverage. Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback. Let us know so that way we can make more good content for all of you, and that way also you guys and gals should also again be supporting the original content creators too. So hey, because it's the cool thing, correct thing to do. So give us your feedback. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this trailer. I'm going to play it in its full entirety, and if there's anything that stands out, I'm going to give my thoughts on it. And yes, I'm going to be asking you for your feedback as well. So without further ado, let me pull up the video, and since I'm in charge of the ones and twos, let's play this video. Fatshark, Warhammer.
It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy. There is only war. Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind.
Whoa.
The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
I get it. Commensurate translation.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements.
Wow.
It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium.
Look at that.
In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertium.
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Prove it all!
For if the Inquisition fails,
Oh!
if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
Holy cow. All right, there is a lot to unpack with that. So, holy cow. All right. Wow. First, let me rewind. Let me go ahead and rewind that real quick. I wanted to play its full entirety. Number one, there were a couple things that stood out to me in this video, and I want to get your feedback too, so you, the audience, help out. So first, let's play this. We're gonna play it again. So already looking at this, I mean, it's setting the tone. They're heading towards some kind of destination, obviously in the deep void of space.
It is the 40.
So fast forward right here. I want to get to this ship design right here. Let's get right here to it.
From the most.
Hold on. Right here. All right. Looking at the ship design, I think that's a type of frigate or a cruiser. Audience, especially those that are more informed than I am about the lore, please type in the comment section below at least what type of class of ship this is in the Imperium. Obviously, it seems to be its own type of ship, so it's either associated with the Inquisition. May they protect the Emperor, as always, and keep the Emperor's people safe. Or it could be a rogue trader ship. Now, I'm saying that it's a rogue trader ship because one of the characters stood out, and I don't know if they are part of the Inquisition or maybe they're a rogue trader and the Inquisition is working with the rogue trader. We'll get into that because I just want to just point out just a few things. Now, first, right here is really incredible. They're preparing to go into the warp. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Warhammer 40K, the Imperial ships, they just don't have warp speed or hyperspace. What they do is they literally go into the void, open up another gateway so they can travel into space faster. But however, the area that they're flying into is, well, you could define it as hell. That's the closest thing you could define it to. It's a realm of nightmarish terrors, eldritch horrors, and far, far, far worse. And so in order to do that, you have to have this shield device on called the Geller shield. It protects you. But not only that, you have to close every single window. And take a look at this right here.
This of the God Emperor of mankind.
They're closing the windows.
The Imperium.
So already they're closing the windows. And, you know, they have to make sure that no one can see what's out there. Because if anything is open, if the Geller shields fail, if anybody can see what's happening outside of the ship, it's enough to corrupt any person on the ship, no matter how loyal they are to the Imperium. Regular humans just don't have what it takes. Astartes and members of the Inquisition, the Grey Knights, they're an exception. But again, safety first. Safety is priority. So let's continue on.
Battle fleets and armies from the conscripted soldier.
Now, right here is something interesting too. So it's setting the tone. Now, why am I pausing here? You're already seeing, I guess, members of the Inquisitional Army, or maybe they're a branch of the Guard, or a Guard regiment. They're grabbing their weapons. So they're preparing themselves to enter into maybe some kind of combat zone. Maybe they don't know where they're going, what they're going into. So they're preparing themselves for some kind of engagement. Where they're traveling to, it's not safe. So that's a thing to take away from this.
Of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes. Keep humanity safe from aliens.
And of course, everyone praying to the God Emperor, as they should. I will not tolerate any chaos worshipping in the comments section below. I better be seeing comments dedicated to the Emperor and his glorious Imperium. There will be no worshipping of the 4 chaos gods. I mean 5th chaos gods. I mean, well, wait, I'm sorry. There is no 5th chaos god.
Alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining.
Okay, so to the uninitiated, I know that is a navigator using the third eye so that it could travel into the warp. Humans do not rely on AI or any form of artificial intelligence. I would compare this to maybe the I guess, navigators in the realm of Dune, where they're able to open, again, points in space to travel. That's pretty much who the navigators are. They're a different type of human, a mutation that's tolerated, or a mutant subspecies of humans that are tolerated in the Imperium. And many of these navigator classes or navigator people come from noble houses of high esteem, and they are pretty much untouchable, more or less. So without these guys, you can't travel into space, especially on the Imperial ships. And yeah, I'm glad that they're showing this, just how things work. And so that tells me that this game, at least what I hope, there's a lot of attention to detail, a lot of lore, and you're going to be bombarded with all this kind of information as you play the game. So here's where you get to come in, audience. Again, in the early stages of the game, what was it like? I haven't had a chance to play Darktide. I missed out on that opportunity. I know, too bad for me. I just don't have a lot of time to play games. But how about your friend Kit Kat here? Let me know what actually happened. What was your experience playing the game? Do they go into any other kind of Warhammer 40K lore, or is it just simple cut and dry shoot 'em game?
But there is
Okay, so here's why I said earlier in the video this possibly is a rogue trader, or maybe, right? Obviously, you have a senior crew officer here. He looks like someone of a noble class, right? He has the glorious double eagle. But right here
is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
either she has the emblem of the Inquisition hidden or something of that nature, but she doesn't have any kind of Inquisition kind of marking on her. So we're going to rewind that again. Right here.
But there is
Now, I don't see, the marking of the sigillite.
another war. It is the
Now, audience, if you see something that I don't see, let me know.
one in which I serve.
Because I would expect maybe the mark of the sigillite maybe around her neck or by her eye or on her forehead, anything of that nature. So I'm thinking maybe she's a rogue trader aligned with the Inquisition or something of that. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Could be. Help your boy out here, audience.
Attention. Commence warp translation.
Now, here's where I was a little bit shocked and I was kind of confused. Why are the Geller shields failing? I mean, now, occasionally there have been some incidences where the Geller shields fail, which has happened in the past. But maybe the trailer's trying to indicate, like, hey, when you travel into the warp, something like this can happen. So, again, is this a different type of ship where the Geller shields are usually weaker? Those who are more familiar with the Imperial ships in the Warhammer 40K universe, please let me know. Is this typical in this ship design or for Rogue Trader ships? Let me know. And already we're seeing a Psyker being bombarded with madness, which is pretty cool.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought.
I like how, again, the Hive City is just out there. You see just how big these buildings can get, and it shows that they go so far up into the planet's atmosphere. That's really important, because that's how big some of these Hive Cities get, and some of them get even bigger.
In the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertium,
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Prove it so!
So, again, something important to point out. Yes, the hive cities are a wonder to see, but they're a nightmare. On the upper levels, everything works. That's where the high nobility, the upper class lives. But the further you go down, the less things work. And boy, oh boy, I bet this guy wished that door worked.
for if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
So I just want to pull this up here right here. First, this monstrosity, this creature. Extremely gross. Do you see something like this? For those who've played the game, did you fight against anything like that in the game? But also, just look at the weight of this creature. Look at the power that it has.
If we fail,
Imagine that being the last thing you see in this world. Holy cow. I am thoroughly impressed with what I've seen. Again, a few questions. Did you face off against any kind of creatures like that in the game? What was the type of ship that was? I mean, are those characters, especially that bridge crew, the captain, do you meet them in the game? Do they at least have any kind of lines of dialogue in the game? Are they part of the Inquisition? Is that character a rogue trader? I mean, you know, just watching it, again, I love Warhammer 40K, so huge fan of it, but there's some things I don't know. So are they part of the Inquisition? Are they rogue traders associated with the Inquisition? What kind of ship that is? Why were the Geller fields failing? I mean, maybe that was a way for the game designers to indicate, like, hey, when you travel into the warp, you might run into these nightmarish terrors. But I like the attention to detail, how they were closing the windows and preparing to jump into the warp. You see the navigator. You're seeing a psyker and even the regular humans being traumatized by the creatures of the warp. You see how large the high cities get. Obviously, you're seeing this inquisitional army or maybe some regiment of the guard getting ready to go into this war zone. And plus, when you go into the depths of the hive city, you see that something's not cash money. So if there's anything that I have missed, or if there's anything that you want to point out to me in the comment section below, please let me know. As always, I'm always excited to see new Warhammer 40K lore, and if this is something that interests you, if you want us to react to more Warhammer 40K content, Star Wars, Star Trek, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Warhammer Fantasy, it's up to you, the audience, to let us know, and please give us your thoughts, your feedback in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on this trailer? It looks like a lot of fun. And again, for those of you who had the opportunity to play the game, I don't know if the game's still available or not. I just don't have a lot of time to play video games as much as I used to, unfortunately. I know, unfortunately. But let me know, and let's get this conversation going. Again, awesome Warhammer 40K content, awesome trailer. It brings a smile to my face. I'm glad that we're getting some more Warhammer 40K content. So, as always, please be safe out there, you hip cool cats. Take good care of yourselves. I want you to keep on winning. My name's Kit. Thank you for watching Chicago Reacts, and take good care of yourselves. Peace.